Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. This is your general angel reading for the week of November 22nd through 28th of 2021. So it's odd. I'm not sure this has ever happened before, but so I always choose, not that I choose, the angels choose for me, 2 decks to do your reading with. And so today they have chosen both of the fairy decks. So fairies, of course, live just in the ground, and they're mischievous. Some people feel that they're even a little bit evil is probably too strong of a word. I'm not really sure. I've never felt that. They offer guidance. They are kind of scared of us sometimes because we're big, right, compared to them. And so yeah, I don't know. I never find them evil. I find them mischievous and with a great sense of humor and teasing and fun energy is how I found them. Okay, all right. Let's see what they want to tell us, though. Yeah, now the angel messages are still what come through in kind of in the words and the energy of the fairies, right? So okay, so let's see. Okay. Oh, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. So, first of all, easy does it. Like you've been trying too hard. You're pushing things away. Okay, so it feels like for some of you, this is in your thoughts. You've been trying too hard. You're stressing over things without actually producing any action. Just relax about that. Accept whatever it is. So there's something you're pushing yourself to do, but it's just like trying to push string straight, it's not working, and you're just stressing yourself out over it, and you just need to step back and say, okay, I guess now is not the time for that. It will be the time if it comes back, then that'll be the good timing. For now, it's like just relax about that. I'm not sure if it's something like moonlighting or something like that, like a secondary evenings and weekends job or something like that is how that kind of feels. But just relax over that. It's like the timing hasn't lined up yet. It probably will, but not yet. Just be okay with that. Just accept it. There's some guilt or something within you. I think about that. I think about this. It's on the same subject, and you can let go of that. Everything is fine. You're doing your work for now. You're doing what you are supposed to be doing, and that's the important part. This other thing was extra. Yeah, it'll come, or some version of it will come. So don't worry. Yeah. Okay, so have a bit of quiet time. Be alone. It feels like that doesn't happen very often. Be alone and let yourself think. Let yourself feel. Let yourself rest in your thoughts, right? Just let yourself feel what it is you want or what it is that serves you best right now. It's not really about generating what you want. That's not what this is about. This is about giving a break to you. It's not even about meditating and getting clarity. It is, and that would feel really, really good, right? To get that clarity. But it's more about giving yourself a break, giving yourself a rest. And so now I can hear somebody saying, well, like, I don't think I've been doing enough to deserve a rest. You don't have to deserve a rest. You don't have to earn it. If you want it, you need it. That's all. That's all there is. There's no more. There's no earning a rest. Right? If you need a rest, you want a rest, then you deserve a rest. It's all good. get somebody to look after things for you for however long you've decided you can do that for, and take your time. Do nothing. Just read your book, or go for a walk, or you get away from home. Like they're even showing me somebody going and getting a hotel room all alone. Like if that's what you want and need, then do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then, okay. Well, okay. So perfect timing. So this feels like that first thing we were talking about, that you've been trying to push yourself to do it and it's just going nowhere. The timing will come. It will work itself out. It's going to, when the time comes, you won't have to push anything. You won't have to encourage yourself. It's going to just kind of flow. And there might be even like something within you that's kind of, it's not reluctant. I'm not quite sure what this energy is. It's about motivating you to get up and do it. And like right now, you can't do that. Like it's just not working out. When the time comes, you might have to kind of kick yourself in the butt a little bit to get going, but then things will fall into place and success will follow. So don't worry about the timing of this. It'll come and it'll be beautiful and you'll enjoy it. It feels like part of this has, like this whole situation has to do with being a parent and having children, or involving children somehow. Maybe you aren't the parent. I'm not quite sure how that goes. Like for some of you, it's probably, because you're a large group. And so there's probably some of each of you in each situation. But it's to do with that. It's like, this is your priority right now. The kids are the priority. And being a really great parent is a priority. So put your focus on that. It's like everything else can wait and should wait for this. It's almost like you're torn between career and parenting. And so, for some of you, you can do both, in a way. Like maybe you have a partner who stays home with the kids, and that way you can juggle both. But it's like still not quite a challenge, but it's still a consciousness, right? That they're still your children. You still need to be with them and parent them, right? Some of this might have to do with your parents, right? And okay, so like there's just the whole gamut here. So some of you, yes, you're looking at caring for your parents while you're caring for your children. What a torn situation to be in. And either way, this is your priority. Other things external to this can wait. And in fact, the timing is not correct yet for them, but it's coming, right? So that means that this situation with kids and parents is going to even out already. And it'll be fine. There's no, I don't feel any upheaval over that. So it'll just kind of smooth out and you'll be able to take a breather and stuff like that. Have your rest, regroup, fill yourself up, because you can't draw from an empty self, right? So everything turns out fine. Yeah, it does. Okay. Meanwhile, have a holiday, kick up your heels. So you're going to take it easy and get some quiet time, relax about stuff, stop pushing, and have some lighthearted time, like have a party or get together with friends And, just enjoy yourself. Play with the kids instead of always being the teacher of the kids. All that kind of stuff. Have a little holiday. Okay, and they're giving me that picture again of somebody just in a hotel by themselves. So lighten up, let yourself enjoy life. It's not all meant to be heavy responsibility. I know you've been feeling this heavy responsibility, and it's like part of you is like, okay, I can handle this. I can handle everything that's coming. And then the message that I get from your angels is kind of like, but I'm not old enough to do all this, right? Is kind of how it feels. Or I'm not sure. It's something like all the responsibility is just a bit much. Like, can it lighten up a bit? And yes, absolutely it can. You can look after things while refusing to worry. A whole bunch of years ago, I met a woman, lovely, lovely lady, and she's quite a bit younger than me. At that time, she had little children, and her husband is a very lighthearted type of a guy. And she was kind of complaining a little bit to her dad and saying, but he just refuses to do any of the worrying. I have to do all the worrying. No, you don't. You can be the lighthearted one while taking care of business. Yeah, great lesson. Great lesson. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards. Wah! Okay, there we go. That just kind of made a bit of a mess, but it's all good. And we have, be honest with yourself. Oh, always, right? So this feels like there's some fears that you're denying is how this feels. Like that you kind of stuffed down some fears, some thoughts, some, I don't know, something that you feel like you got to come clean about. But it's with yourself. It's okay. It's with somebody else too. I can't quite tell with who, but it's like you feel like you were not totally honest in the situation, and you are avoiding that in your own thoughts as well. So holding yourself accountable is a good thing. So once you've brought that out and kind of acknowledged that, yeah, I did that. I wasn't totally honest in that situation, and now I'm looking at that and I'm bringing it out into the light of day, and I'm going, why did I feel I couldn't be totally honest? Why did I feel I had to hold back some of that? And so you can really look at that. And once you've done that, then you can decide if it's something that you need to rectify the situation with the other person, and call them up and just say, hey, this is the rest of that story. Maybe you won't need to do that. It's up to you, right? Okay, there you go. All right, Virgo, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, and I love you, and I'll see you next week.